So now I'm going to talk about something that we're all, I think, super passionate about, is its connection to yin and yang theory, right? I got this cool little graph here turning. Excited about that. So in the theory of yin and yang and the endocannabinoid system, we're really, again, it's all about homeostasis. I think it's very basic, but if you have too much yin, it's going to balance it, too much yang. So excess, deficiency, yin and yang. These are the two now conditions that are being coined. There's one of the most predominant doctors called Dr. Rousseau, Ethan Rousseau. He's just incredible physiologist and pathologist and doctor that's really went into the endocannabinoid system. That's the specialty of his practice. And he coined the endocannabinoid deficiency and the endocannabinoid excess. So now this is becoming something that's more and more known by MDs. Believe it or not, the endocannabinoid system is still rarely taught in medical school, right? So this is such a new system that now people are just starting to learn about it. So the endocannabinoid system, what it is things like fibromyalgia. All those conditions that they say, oh, it's psychosomatic. We don't know what it is, so it must be in your head. Those type of conditions, think of endocannabinoid system. Think of endocannabinoid pathology, right? So fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, Parkinson's, we have depression, a lot of emotional stuff like schizophrenia, on the psychiatric side, right? So these kind of mind-body conditions that are, they say placebo or psychosomatic, endocannabinoid system, they're realizing actually that's what's out of balance, right? Which is actually very interesting. Finally, we're figuring it out. Also, a deficiency can be migraines. It can be an endocannabinoid deficiency. Migraines work extremely well with cannabinoids. Had several patients that it's the only thing that works for them. The only thing is cannabinoids. You see that a lot with pain too. It's the only thing that works. One of the things they add in with pain, cannabinoids do not anesthesize. They don't block the pain. They change our perception. So we still have the pain there, but we can tolerate it. We don't look at it the same way. So it's not the same system as the opioids, which are going to be more numbing it. It's not going to numb it, but you're going to have a different relationship to your pain. So that's how cannabinoids or the endocannabinoid system's working on pain in general. Also, the deficiency could be in serotonin levels, in depression, for example. On the opposite side, we have endocannabinoid excess. Endocannabinoid excess. There's less in the literature. There's just a couple things talking about it. I think, practitioners, herbalists, we can add a lot to this, right? This is where we can fill this in, knowing what a yang excess is, for example, or some sort of excess in our, energetic system. So again, we're balancing. The great thing about phytocannabinoids is the body's pretty smart. If you take too much, it tends to balance itself out. One of the things we see in the receptor systems is over time, we create a tolerance, right? Like anything. So we have to slowly take more over time. So dosage, which is a whole nother lecture, is actually really important. So to go back to the endocannabinoid excess, so we need to fill that in. We think things like obesity or diabetes are connected to this one. But again, not much in the literature, but it's mentioned. So I wanted to put it out there. So this is where we're looking at the energetics, right, of deficiency, excess in Western and both Eastern medicine.